Green Bay went to Atlanta to play the Falcons, and this was one of the more underrated games to start off the season. Jordan Love is coming off that really nice game against the Bears defense. Now we want to know, is that just the Bears defense being putrid, or is Jordan Love actually showing signs that he's the guy? Jordan Love had a pretty solid game again. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, but the offense collapsed at the worst time possible. When they were up 24-12 entering the fourth quarter, they couldn't get a single first down. 3 and out, and then 4 and out if you want to coin that phrase. Late game execution is big for quarterbacks in this league, and when you're down just by a single point with the ball, that if you're that guy, that clutch quarterback, you can get the team downfield to get into field goal territory and win the game. They didn't get it done. They didn't gain a single yard. It was also a botched issue where he was trying to quarterback sneak it and false started himself. I've never seen a quarterback do that. I'm not going to pound on Jordan Love too much, but there was this lack of execution, late game situations. The defense has been pretty good, but they didn't finish the deal either. There was a lot of missed opportunities. You saw Jair Alexander drop what looked like to be a pick 6. Quay Walker, who had an interception last week, dropped an easy interception. And there were opportunities to get off the field, but they couldn't. This Atlanta Falcons team, though, I think is something to be noticed. Their running game is looking really dynamic. Last week it was Tyler Algier. This week it was Bijan Robinson. Over 100 yards on the ground. And when he's getting the ball in space, he makes plays. Drake London had a pretty solid game as well. We're liking how that connection between him and Desmond Ridder is looking so far this year. I like what I see out of Atlanta. I mean, Arthur Smith was facing a make or break year. I mean, first 2 years, I know it was a revolving door of quarterbacks between an aging Matt Ryan. You have a young quarterback who's pretty raw coming out of Cincinnati, but this time you've surrounded him with pretty decent talent. They have a really good offensive line. Defensively, of course, I think they still have some things to work on, but right now, it's a nice start. Now, Atlanta does play Detroit next week, and that's a matchup of 2 of these younger up-and-coming teams. We didn't have a lot of expectations for the Atlanta Falcons, but Detroit, we did. If they are able to be competitive, even beat Detroit, I'm going to be pretty impressed to start off this year for the Atlanta Falcons, and they could be a playoff contending team.